Could see everything okay. Let's give that a shot. And if not, I can always restart it, see what it happens. Because it's giving me a notice here. Let's go see if it's going to work. I hope you guys can see this okay. Come on in, guys. Come on in. We are going to start. It is the end of the week. Happy Friday. Yes, happy Friday. It is the end of the week, and I'm getting everything organized here for you guys. I am so excited to be here. Let's see here. Let's fix this here for you. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. I think this one is going to be mad at me. So here we go. Let's restart this one here real quick. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Oops. Okay. So let's do that. Here we go. Good morning. Good morning. That's fine. I already have the notes anyway. We're going to do that. I do have to change the settings in there, but I'm not going to do that right now. We'll remove that and we'll remove that because we don't want that. I'm going to have to change settings here. All right. We're going to end that one too. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Let's see here. All right. We got it going. All right. Let me go ahead and fix this here for you guys because we have some really cool stuff. This is literally how to learn how to build online income for beginners. If you want to learn how to build income online, this is for beginners. This is your digital marketing for beginners, right? Because we want to learn and we want to be able to know how it is that there are these group in the digital space that are learning how to earn every single day. So we're going to get into it this morning. Good morning. I know we have been putting those long, grueling hours, 40 plus hours. If you're the person that's working those too many hours, that's probably why you're going to be seeing this video. You're going to be scrolling through and you're going to be seeing this. It's probably because you're one of us. You have been working a lot of hours and you're doing that overtime. And we want to be able to learn how there is this new digital space and how people are creating that daily pay, right? Because I wanted to know when a friend of mine was sharing. So I'm getting things here ready for you guys so that we could share a couple of things. We're going to get into how to learn how to create an online business, how to learn how to create passive income online. And being able to learn those things, I think, is important, especially if it's Friday and we have been working all week long, putting in those grueling hours, and we want to learn how to be able to build pay online, right? We want to learn how people are doing that. We want to learn how people are creating these online businesses, how they're creating income from these digital products and how it works, right? So I know I was curious. I've been working 40 plus hours. Well, thank you for the hearts. I've been that person working 40 plus hours, doing that overtime, staying the weekends, working way too many hours. And I thought to myself, heck no, this is way too many hours that we're working, right? We're doing way too much for very little pay. And what happened, I'm here. We're going to get into it here in a second. I'm just getting all the things ready for you. So this is where if you're a beginner and you want to learn how it is that people are building an online business and people are creating six figures, I'm going to share with you guys a few things here so that you guys can at least get a starting point and be able to get access to the start, right? Okay, so I have everything ready for you guys. My name is Gloria. I'm a mom of three, and I have been an SEO consultant for over 23 years. Got my morning coffee. Happy Friday. Come on in. If you're coming through, let me know where you guys are coming in from. I'm in California and Northern California, and the weather's getting a little warm, but that's okay. And also, let me know what part, because I know the reach is far. I know you guys come in from all over, and it's always very cool to see where you guys are coming in from. Um, hey, Anna, Anna. That's interesting. Good morning. How are you? Come on in, and if you guys are coming in, tap the screen. And what happens when you tap that screen, you're able to help push the algorithm, push the video so that others can see and others will be able to come on in and learn what we are learning and how we are changing things up, right? Hello, good morning. Not peach tea. Okay, so like I said, we're going to get started here and we're going to get into it. And okay, so what happened is last year I got really, really sick. All right. Meant I lost work, meant I lost pay. And what happened is that wasn't just it. When I heard a friend of mine talking about 30K in 90 day, I thought to myself, okay, what is she doing? I didn't understand digital products. I didn't understand how it worked. I had no idea that people were even creating these online businesses. And I didn't understand that I didn't even know that people were building streams of income online in the digital space. Hey, Stephanie, good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. All I understood when my friend was sharing on the other app, I understood a couple of things, right? I understood that she was on a 30K and 90-day run. And I just did the math. It was that simple. That's what I understood. And I understood that she had a 2-hour schedule. And it was no tech, no skills, and no following. I understood a few things, right? Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you. So I wanted to understand what it is that this group online was doing in order to create those 10K months. It was that easy. That's what I wanted to understand. I wanted to be able to learn what it is that they were doing. Now, all my life, I've been the person working. I mean, I'm talking about I've been an SEO consultant for 23 years. We have been doing the 40 plus hours. I have been doing all of the overtime, the weekends, the evenings. I showed up every single day and made sure that the job would get done. I would make sure that I never missed. I made sure that I sacrificed my time with family in order to get the job done, which that is the case for a lot of us, right? We're doing the job, we're going to work, we're tired, exhausted, and still behind the curve. But when she shared the 30K and 90-day run, I just did the math. And I understood that there is this group online where people are creating online businesses where they're being able to create and generate pay every single day. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. If you guys are coming in, let me know where you guys are coming in from. Hello. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for that. Yep. We're still standing for sure. Especially because last year when I got sick, I was 2 weeks away from my birthday, almost not being here. The doctors told me, as a matter of fact, it reminds me of a story. Thank you for saying that. Last year when I got sick, I missed work, right? But I missed pay. How's my day's doing? Great. Thank you for asking. I hope your day's going well. So what happened is I was 2 weeks away from my birthday last year, almost not being here. They told me that if I didn't get to the ER, that I wouldn't be here and that I wouldn't make it. So I went, had a bunch of stuff done. But then what happens is when you missed work, you miss pay. And when you miss pay, I'm that person, right? I'm that person working those 40 plus hours. And what happens when you miss work? But in order to tread and to try to even, pay the bills and you fall behind. Let's just be honest, right? You fall behind the 8 ball, and then the medical bills, they still come. So then what happened was when my friend was sharing the program, I was like, okay, I need to learn and I need to understand what it is that people are doing to create those daily pays and how are people averaging $100 to $1,400 days. Because once I access that blueprint, which if you guys haven't accessed the blueprint already, the blueprint is your free starting point, right? You can get the blueprint with the link in my bio. You're able to access it, access the blueprint. You're able to do that. Or you can just go to builddailypaywithgloria.com, drop your email, and I'll send you the blueprint. Okay. So if you have to get going and you can't stay, I'm more than happy to share the blueprint with you. So what I understood is a few things, right? So what happened is I wanted to be able to learn what it is that people were doing. And what I wanted to understand is how people with no tech skills, no following, no experience, how is it that people are able to set up an online business, being able to do that and being able to learn how to create those daily pays? So the average of the daily pay, I thought, I want to average $100 to $1,400 days. Because what happens is if I can put a 2-hour schedule, if I can do that and put that and juggle that and being able to average $100 to $1,400 days, I'm in, right? I mean, I'm not going to sit there and say no, thank you, because the amount of overtime that I was working, I know there's a lot of us working 50 hours, those 12, 14-hour days. I was like, I almost worked myself to not being here. And I thought, I have to change something. I have to do something different in order for me to be able to learn something different. So, yes, I did have to get out of a comfort zone because we get comfortable. We get comfortable doing the same thing over and over. And the problem with that I found is, yes, we get comfortable. We do the same thing over and over, but we're tired, overworked, stressed out, and we're still trying to pay X, Y, and Z. And it seems like we can't get ahead. And if that is you and you're here and you're listening, it's because there's a lot of us going through the same thing, being tired, overworked, and still we're working and showing up for someone else to live their best life. After being at the same job for a long time, I've been there for 23 years. I went in and I asked, this was pretty recently, and I asked for that raise. I thought, okay, I've been here for 23 years. I should be able to ask and get a raise. And I was told not at this time. That hits different. And I thought to myself, well, here I am working the same job, which is fine. I don't hate my job. And I'm not saying I do because I don't. But I thought to myself, I have to get out of the mentality of having and letting somebody else control how I get paid. So it's one of the biggest reasons why I also, when my friend was sharing that blueprint, I wanted to understand, I wanted to learn, and I wanted to understand what it is and how it is that people are creating that online business, right? The digital product space, I did the research because I'm a research person. And being an SEO consultant, I have to do a lot of data and I have to do a lot of research. And I have to be able to help businesses being able to be found online. That's what an SEO consultant does, right? The digital space I wasn't familiar with. I didn't know what it was, and I wasn't familiar with how it works. So I had to do some research and I had to figure out, is this for me and how does this work? There's a couple of things that I understood is I was going to have a 2-hour schedule and I was going to learn and I was going to be part of a community. So with the Legacy Builders program, you are going to be part of a community. So you're going to be in business for yourself, but you're not going to be in business alone. And the other thing that I understood is that I was going to have 100% profit base, right? I wasn't going to share commissions because I have done the MLM, I have done the products, I have done where you only get a percentage. I've been there, done that. Back in the day, when I was really young, I had my neighbors. I'm not even going to say the company name, but I remember my neighbors, they had joined this company, right? And they were doing the whole product sales. And that gets uncomfortable because you have to call friends and family and you have to bug them to buy the products. And I didn't want to do that. Now, if you haven't accessed the blueprint already, you're able to do that with the link in my bio. Okay, you're able to access the blueprint. So what happened is I've been there, I've done that, I've done the whole product and the sales thing, and I didn't want to do that. But I understood that I didn't have to hold products. It's not an MLM. So I don't have to hold products here at home. I don't have to sit there and I don't have to bug friends or family. Okay. So the other thing I understood is that I was going to be able to have tech support and I was going to have mentorship. I was going to have those two things in order for me to be successful in being able to build an online business and being able to grow an online business and being able to learn how to generate income every single day. So those are the things that were important to me that I found that in order for you to be able to grow an online business, coaching is required. Help is required. Okay, I understood that. I can dig that. I can live with that. I can put a 2-hour schedule in. I could do that also. Because averaging $100 to $1,400 days is going to pay me more than all of the overtime that I was working. And I didn't want to do the overtime. I wanted my time back. I wanted to be able to work less, but make more. And that's where the whole saying is work smarter, not harder comes in, right? And sometimes when we're doing that, we're going to have to get uncomfortable and we're going to have to do things that we're not really used to doing. But we're going to learn how to build income online, and it's for beginners. You're not going to have to have this college degree, get really educated and go like all kinds of crazy degrees or anything like that. If you're able to follow a step-by-step process, If you're able to, if you have two ears and you can listen, then you're able to do and learn how to create income online. Okay, let me say that again. If you can listen and you can follow something step by step, you are also able to learn how to build income online because it's for beginners. And this is like your beginner starting point. This is for anybody who's been wanting to learn and have a starting point of how it is to create an online business and being able to grow an online business and be able to generate daily pay. That's why I have BuildDailyPayWithGloria.com, because I'm here to help families just like my family who's tired, overworked, working 40 plus hours, working way too many hours, and has had enough. I'm going to decline that. We're not doing collabs because I'm just like trying to stick to the point. Sorry, no collabs. Don't send me the invites because I'm not going to accept them. So we're going to get into it. How do you start an online business? Okay. First and foremost, you can write it down, you can take notes, but I'm going to be here to be able to help you guys all along the way, right? The first things first is you have to pick a business name. Picking a business name is very important because that's how you're going to be able to build your business online. So you have to get a pen and paper and you're going to have to jot down your business name. You're going to have to think. And I picked Build Daily Pay with Gloria because I'm here to help families build daily pay. I'm here to help you generate and get out of that 40 plus hour schedule because doing the same things over and over sometimes just doesn't cut it. So doing and thinking of a business name is important, especially when you want to start something online. That's the first thing. The second thing, you're going to have to pick the program that you want to start. You can either have the ability to average $100, but then you have at least 5 different choices for 5 different things that you can do and learn, right? You can average 500, you can average 300. We have the option of 600, 900, and $1,400 days. It's up to you. You can pick and choose which program you want to start. And you can pick and choose which one you have the ability to average. $100, 300, 600, 900, or $1,400 days. You pick and choose the program that best fits for you and your family. That's number 2. You can write it down, but I'm here every day. We're going to share together, right? We're going to learn this thing. We're going to learn this thing together on how to build income online, and it's for beginners. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay. And if you're coming in, let me know where you guys are coming in from. I'm just going to take a quick sec here and say hello. Hi, guys. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. Say hello, say hello, say hello. And if you guys are coming through and if you tap the screen a little bit, it'll generate, the algorithm will push it out for you guys. So we can get more people in here so we can help families that are struggling to make ends meet, being able to help them also. Okay. So number 2 is we pick the program. We're picking the program that we want to choose in order to be able to grow an online business, right? And if you haven't had the link yet, you don't have the blueprint, you can access the blueprint. The link is in my bio. You can follow the page, you can subscribe, you can get the link. It's BuildDailyPayWithGloria.com. I'm not going to gatekeep anything. I'm going to share and answer as many questions and help you guys as much as possible along the way. We're going to build this daily pay together and we're going to make income online because ultimately we want to be able to get our time back, spend time with our family, and do the things that we love to do. South Carolina, good morning. How are you? Okay. Now, our 2-hour schedule. We talk about this 2-hour schedule, and I talk about the 2-hour schedule in a lot of my videos. What is this 2-hour schedule? What does it consist of? How are people building an online business and growing an online business with a 2-hour schedule and being able to generate $1,400 to $100 days? How is that even possible, right? I'm going to share with you guys exactly what the 2-hour schedule consists of. It's important to know, but you have to be consistent and you have to be focused and you have to be willing to do it. All right. So the first and foremost, you can write it down and or we will talk about it. The first thing is content creation. I don't want to create content. What do you mean? We have our phones, right? We have a phone. We have a phone. We could build content. I'm sure you guys like snap a picture of your kids. I'm sure you guys are doing videos of, walking the dogs or doing this, that, and the other thing. If you are building content online, any content, y'all should be getting monetized for it. How is that even possible, right? You will learn how to do that. Let me say that again. If you make content online, all right, you create anything online, y'all should be monetized for it. You should be able to make, oh, thank you. You should be able to be monetized and make income online. You're already creating content. You're here, you're scrolling. And if you're scrolling and who knows how much time you're spending, I don't have 2 hours a day to do. Yes, you do. Because I know if you go to your screen time on your phone, you guys spend more than 2 hours on your phone. 2 hour schedule, building content. Content creation takes me about 30 minutes. It's not that hard. Anybody that's overcomplicating digital products and how it works, they're doing too much because it's a simple process that you could follow in order to be monetized and be able to make income online. It's simple. 30 minutes of content creation, number one. Number two, I post free ads. The information is already given to me. I copy and paste it, post free ads. Takes me about 15, maybe 30 minutes at the most. So the other thing in the business, right? I'm posting free ads. Takes me half an hour of that. Content creation, posting free ads. That's number two. Number three, I probably go live for about half an hour and I share with you guys. Yes, I am sharing what I am learning. So I'm sharing with you what I am learning. That's number three. Okay. And then number four is I just answer people's questions. And it includes answering questions, getting back to you guys, and learning. That's the other half an hour. So those are the four things that include this 2 hour schedule. Four things, not overcomplicated. It's super basic and it's super easy. Four things, 2 hours a day. And it's a rinse and repeat. Do it every day. Every day. And you have the ability to generate income online. You're able to do that every single day. And you're able to learn how to build a business online. You're going to do that 2 hour schedule and you're going to build an online business at the same time. Super simple, right? If you haven't accessed the blueprint, you can do so in the links in my bio. Follow my pages. You're able to watch the videos. Now, I talk about the whole thing of no experience, no tech, no following. How is that even possible? Because you didn't have to go to college. You didn't have to go, because it's an education. You're going to learn how to do that. You follow something step by step and you're going to follow the process. It's not overcomplicated. You're going to be able to learn how to do that. All right. I'm going to show you guys how to access the page, what it looks like so that you guys are able to access that information. Let me show you guys really quickly before I go, because we're going to do about half an hour. We do half an hour every day. And I show you guys, I'm here for you. I'm here to help you guys and help you every step of the way, how to be able to learn how to build that online business. All right. So here is the link that I discussed. It's builddailypaywithgloria.com. Okay. So you're able to access the blueprint this way. And then it's going to take you to this page here, right? This page here, let me show you. It's got my face on it. So you guys know that it's me. I don't want you guys thinking that it's not me. So I wanted to make sure that you see me there. Now what happens is I have a finger and it's pointing it to where you're going to drop your email, right? So this is the blueprint that I'm talking to you guys about that teaches you how to earn 100% profit online. It's free. It goes to your inbox. Don't be scared. You drop your email, you push the button, and voila, I'm sending you the information. I send you that starting point of where to start so you guys all have access to the blueprint. You guys do what you want from there. But I'll tell you, working 40 plus hours and doing the same thing over and over, and we still can't get ahead, it just doesn't seem to work. It doesn't work because it's always something, right? There's always something that comes up. It's either the car breaks down, the check engine light, the dishwasher, something breaks, or something happens. And then, like myself, I got sick. I had to miss a lot of work, which meant I lost a lot of pay. So, how am I going to make that up? How am I going to be able to get ahead when I was told that I can't get a raise? I heard something really interesting. Somebody said, and I have mentorship, right? So I listen to the mentors, but I'll tell you what this mentor said, and I'm going to read it to you because I had to write it down. I had to write down what this mentor said, which I thought, oh my goodness, this is what we're doing. Okay, this is what we're doing. This is what we're allowing somebody, we're allowing this to happen. Do not give somebody else the power to feed you because they'll starve you. I had to write that down because I thought to myself, that is a reminder to myself because it's true. Let me say that again, okay? Do not give the power to somebody else to feed you because they'll starve you. And we see that with so many things in this world. If you're depending on somebody else to come in and save you, they're not going to. So I wasn't going to just allow that to happen to my family. And I decided that when I heard a friend of mine sharing that 30K and 90-day run, I want to have the ability to be able to average daily pay and be able to create those 10K months for my family. I wanted the opportunity to be able to do that. And I snagged that blueprint as fast as I could. You can follow me, like my page. You can find the link on my page. You're able to access the blueprint with the link in the bio. You can go to builddailypaywithgloria.com. I'm very happy I was able to share with you guys. Hey, Javid, how are you? Being able to share that with you guys and being able to share the blueprint with you. I am very excited to be able to do that. The other thing too, let me see here, what is this? Because I may have to hide things. All right. Book of Joshua. Okay. Good morning. All right. So let's see here. Now, one of the things that I also like to do and I like to share with you guys is I like to share some of the wins within the community. So we talked about the Legacy Builders program, and which program you're going to decide to choose is up to you. But I'll tell you, you can average anywhere between 100 to 1,400 days while you're learning how to do this. And I want to be able to share the wins, right? Because I feel like it's important that you get an overview and being able to see the successes within the community. So now let me show you guys really quickly here because I had things set up for you. And let's move that over a little bit. Let me show you guys. We're gonna go through the wins. I actually personally, I like to go through the wins just because I like to see every day. I try to see and get, it's encouraging. And this is where I tell you, you're in business for yourself, but you're not alone, right? So let's see here. Let's make sure that everybody could see. All right, we got people celebrating. Here we go. All right, we could see like someone's fired up. This is wins, right? We're gonna go through wins. So we go here, Legacy Builders, and we're gonna go through the wins here. So let's see here. Somebody got their first sale, $300 sale. And like I said, you're going to see an average of $100 to $300 days, right? For people within the community, $300. My first sale today, somebody made a $1,400 sale. Now I talk about an average, right? 900 days, we have 100. You just have to choose the program. You have to choose the program that you want to choose for your family and that best fits your needs, right? We have a $1,400 sale. Once you access the blueprint, you're able to see how people are averaging. You're going to get all of that information sent to your inbox. So you just have to look for the blueprint and you access the blueprint, builddailypaywithgloria.com. Somebody made a $1,400 sale this morning. 900, let's see here, 494 today. Okay. I'm just reading this with you guys because I haven't even read them myself. I just like to go through them and I'm like, okay, there's a lot of successes going on and it keeps you motivated, right? It keeps you like, okay, we're on the right path here. We're doing the right stuff. We're learning the right things and it's a success being part of a team that that's everyone is having successes, because just because one person has success, that doesn't mean squat, right? Because you're like, so that person did it, but what about everybody else? I want to know what everybody else is doing, because what if it's just the one person being successful and everybody else sucks at it? I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to be that person. I wanted to make sure that there was successes all the way around. I wanted to make sure that this was the place that I needed to be in order to learn how to build income online and how to be able to grow an online business and be able to create revenue for my family. I wanted to be at the right place. Doing the research, I did the research, I looked things up, and I was like, okay, this is for me, because I didn't want to just depend on somebody else to feed me, because I didn't want to starve. It's that simple. I am very excited to have been able to be here with you guys this morning. Every day is a blessing. I wish you guys a happy Friday. I know it is Friday and you guys are probably all tired, exhausted, getting ready for work. It's the end of the week. Hopefully, you guys don't have to work this weekend, but I'm telling you, from somebody who knows, we are the people that are working really, really hard, all of that overtime, and we're still trying to get ahead and we're still struggling to make ends meet. Living paycheck to paycheck was no longer an option for my family. This is something that I wanted to do in order for my family to be able to learn how to generate that extra pay. Let's see here. And I hope you guys all got all of the information. If you just came in at the last minute, if you have not received, if you haven't seen the blueprint or you don't know how to access the blueprint, we did go through it. And I do say that a few times throughout the lives. It's just because people are always passing through. They just want to be able to access the information and be able to move on. And I get that, because we're busy and I try to reach as many people as possible. So if you haven't accessed the blueprint, you're able to do so with the links in my bio. You can follow my pages. You can access the link. I'm not going to gatekeep anything. Just be sure that if you do drop your email to access the blueprint, what happens is I'm going to email you the blueprint. And if it's the first time that I email you, you have to look for the blueprint. Sometimes you have to hit the search. You have to go in and search for it, because what happens is it can go into your junk or spam folder, because now security is pretty high on the email lists. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Also keep in mind, we do have webinars. If you wanted to attend a live event, you're able to do that in the link in my bio, and you're able to also register, and I can get you guys a seat at one of the live events that we do have. And that's where you will get a walkthrough with Michelle, who is our mentor. Michelle is a seven-figure income earner. I know she's like over $5 million in digital space. We have a few mentors who are six-figure. We have a lot of six-figure income earners. We have some self-made millionaires in Africa. So obviously, being at the right place at the right time is important, especially with the digital space growing as fast as it's growing. It's predicted to be in the billions. And it's not going to go anywhere. And I'll tell you, it brings back that memory, right? Because back in the day, I'll tell you guys really quick. When the internet first came out, I was online, of course, and it was in the 90s, but it was probably out before that. But we only got access to it in the 90s. I was like young, okay. And what happened is when the internet first came out, the older generation didn't want anything to do with the internet. All right. They didn't want nothing to do with the internet. They were just like, it's not here. Like, it's just a fad. It's not here to stay. It's going to go away. That was the saying. That was the slogan. It was like everybody was saying that, right? But guess what happened is the internet is here and everyone's using the internet, and it's didn't go away. And I see how the digital space is growing, especially with AI now in the picture. And it is not going to go away. The digital space is here. And it is how the new in 2026, it's the new way of being able to build an online business, being able to grow income online. It is so new, and it is not going to go away. It's here to stay. Okay. I could just tell you that right now, especially with the predictions of the digital marketing space on how the predictions are going. That space is going to just like keep booming, right? So why miss out? Why miss out on the opportunity to be able to create a business for your family and be able to get ahead of it, right? All right, so you access the blueprint, BillDailyPayWithGloria.com. You can access the link in my bio. I'm more than happy to answer any questions. Once you get on my email list, send me an email if you have questions. I'm happy to help you guys. And of course, I'm here to build daily pay and being able to help you do that. And I'm just here to kind of help you on a journey and hopefully being able to be of help to the service of you guys, because I know it's difficult out there and it is hard to be working those 12 to 14-hour days. All right. All right, you guys. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful weekend. Happy Friday. I think we've covered some of the basics for the beginners. Like I said, any questions, I'm happy to help. You can follow my page. You can subscribe. You can like anything, ask me questions. I'm here to help you guys. All right. I'll see you guys again tomorrow, same time, same place. Hope you guys have a good day. Take care. Bye.